Welcome to Meaty-B's recipes. Today we will be making Scotch eggs, but we will be making them crispier, more delicate with soft-boiled egg, more flavorful with plenty of spices, and we will be slathering them with some tasty sauces at the end of the video. I've got my water up to a boil and I'm going to add some salt. And I'm going to cook, I want my eggs to be basically soft boiled. I want to be able to dip my bread into the yolk still. So I'm going to do these for 6 minutes and 10 seconds. Lower them in gently with the spoon. Hopefully they don't break. If you're worried about it, you can always do an extra egg. It don't hurt that. And if one cracks, just cook it longer. Cook it for a full 10 minutes to make it hard boiled. But that's it. We just let these guys go, and then when they're done, we'll put them in a ice water bath to stop the cooking. Okay, it's been exactly 6 minutes and 10 seconds. So we'll get the eggs out and into an ice bath to halt the cooking. Man, peeling that first egg was pretty tedious, and Meaty-B ain't got time for that. So let's try to turbo peel these guys. Well, that was violent. I guess this is only a good technique to do on hard-boiled eggs. I forgot. So I guess we're only having 2 Scotch eggs today. That's fine. That's fine. So I'm getting ready to form my Scotch eggs. I have my breading station on standby. I have 1 egg mixed with 1 tablespoon of milk. If you don't have milk, water's fine. I have some plain flour and I have some panko breadcrumbs. I prefer panko over like Italian or plain breadcrumbs for this. And I like to season my breadcrumbs. So in the background there, I looked up the seasoning that's in my sausage and I want to mirror that. So I have salt, pepper, paprika, but I'm going to use smoked paprika, sage, thyme, garlic powder, a tiny bit of nutmeg. You don't want to go crazy with the nutmeg. And instead of crushed red pepper, I'm going to use a pinch of cayenne pepper. I went ahead and cooked another egg just to make my life easy. For 3 eggs, you want half a pound of sausage. And the sausage is already kind of pre-measured. So that really makes life easy. And also to make my life a little easier, I'm going to basically make myself a tortilla press using 2 plates. I'll put the sausage portion in between a piece of parchment paper. You could use plastic also, and just give it a squeeze. Okay, so we'll get to doing that.
And I come to squeeze!
Okay, I have my oil heating up. I got 2 out of 3 of my Scotch eggs ready. And you know, when you form them, you do want to try to keep the meat, the sausage, pretty even. And you want to make sure to get out as much air as possible. You don't want any air pockets. So, you know, feel free to pinch off parts you don't need and use that to seal other areas that need better coverage. You know, there's no real super easy way to make an exact shape here, but it don't take too long. You just gotta be, if you're using a hard-boiled egg, it's a lot easier. You don't have to worry about bursting the egg like I did trying to deshell that other one quickly. So take your time, and they're gonna look nice anyway, you know, but try to give them a decent shape. So I'll season up my breading. Like I said, I have my oil warming up. So to my panko, I added about 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon each, black pepper, the smoked paprika, garlic powder, about half a teaspoon of the sage and thyme, just a pinch of the nutmeg, and 2-3 dashes of the cayenne pepper. I like it to have a little heat, not too much though. It cayenne really brings out the other flavors, in my opinion. So the process here is we're going to have what I would call a dirty hand and a clean hand. We're going to do our best to keep one hand dry. So we take the egg, the Scotch egg, roll it around in the egg wash, get it covered. We'll put that in the flour, roll it around, roll it around in the flour, look for any wet spots, roll it in the egg again, and make sure it's coated. We could have actually just did the Scotch egg straight into the flour. This works also. And then just coat it with the seasoned breadcrumbs. Get a nice crust on there. And then onto a plate. So we'll do this one straight to the flour. Basically the flour sticks to the meat. You want to shake off any excess. The egg sticks to the flour, and the breadcrumbs stick to the egg. That's the general idea here. It's smelling good already. So I'm going to get another plate because I got this one a little dirty, and we'll move on.
My oil is at 380, so we're going to start to fry. We want to cook them at 350, but dropping 3 eggs into this small amount of oil should bring the temperature down to about 350. And they should take somewhere between 3 and 5 minutes to cook, so we'll just keep checking in on them.
It's been 3 minutes. Let's have a look. That's looking really nice. Just about there. And maybe 1 more minute on these guys. I want them to have a really rich color. Not burnt, but just slightly darker. Make sure the sausage is well cooked. Okay, let's have another check. Yeah, that's perfect now. So we'll get these out, let them drain a little, let them cool a little, If you didn't season your breadcrumbs with salt, now is the time you would want to do that. And give that other one just a tiny bit more. But look at that. You probably can't hear that over the fan, but the crust on there just sounds delicious. Nice and brown. Let me turn off that heat. Turn the fan. Let's give that a little scratch. Yeah, that's gonna be tasty. Okay, it's time for the big reveal. Let's see how those yolks look. Man, don't get much better than that. 6 minutes, 10 seconds. While making the Scotch eggs, I developed a craving for country gravy, which meant I had to use some of my sausage, and I have one soft-boiled egg left over, and I still had my milk and flour from the breading stations, so I decided to make chicken fried eggs. Typically you would use milk, buttermilk, or watered down plain yogurt to dip the egg in, but since I have an egg and milk mixture already, I'm just going to go ahead and use that. So the process is very similar. You get your egg nice and eggy and milky, roll it around in the flour. I did season my flour now though with my, the 23 herbs and spices. No, I just use the same seasonings that I put in my breadcrumbs: salt, pepper, garlic powder, sage, thyme, a bit of cayenne. And the main difference is you got to go back and forth to develop a bit of the batter. And normally this is done with a fried egg, so I also have a fried egg here ready to go. So twice back and forth. You can go 3 times if you want a really thick batter, but yeah, why not? Let's go 3rd time. You get a good crust. It does get pretty messy, but most things that taste good are. Again, we try to keep the one hand clean, but it's not always the easiest thing to do. So that one's done. And with this guy, it's a little more tricky. You kind of gotta go back and forth. I do like my yolk runny, so that makes it a tiny bit more complicated. Because I don't want to break that yolk. Like I said, we just go back and forth between the egg wash or the egg mixture and the flour. Try to be really careful not to break that yolk. And it broke. Oh well. That's okay. Still gonna taste good. I could have cooked it a little more. The flour helps seal that up anyway. It's not that big of a deal. It's a personal preference. So yeah, we just drop that into the same oil that we were cooking our Scotch eggs in. And once that yolk hits the hot oil, it'll seize up. So, out come our Scotch eggs. Ooh, baby. In go our country fried eggs. Unlike the Scotch eggs, these are just going to be in there like 30 seconds to a minute. They won't take too long to cook. We just got to cook the flour on the outside. It's been about 90 seconds. And yeah, it's looking much better. What's better than a Scotch egg? A Scotch egg with some unctuous hollandaise sauce poured over it. Wanting to try a chicken fried egg? How about a chicken fried egg with country gravy? Even better than that, how about some country gravy, chicken fried slathered egg with a bit of sauce? Can't decide? Why not do one of each? Thank you for watching. I hope you, as always, I hope you try to enjoy this video. Check out my other videos. Please like and subscribe.
Those eggs were a lie, Steven. A lie! They give me no eagle powers! They give me no nutrients! Sorry.